Bryce, take me through the process of coming down with a 50-50 ball. What are the things you have to do to come down with it?
Honestly, the easy part is going up for it, being, 6'3" and just being bigger. But really going up, grabbing the ball, getting the ball in your hands is kind of easy. But it's like the DB is not going to let you just go down with the ball. So, like, just the grip strength you have to have and the technique to just tuck it immediately. It's real hard, honestly. It's something that I think a lot of people don't understand how hard it is. But it's a skill, too. You can definitely learn and get better at it. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Obviously, there's a lot of focus on football players just getting stronger in general. Do you do specific things for your hands, forearms?
Yeah, Coach Mike Joseph really gets me right with my certain workouts and stuff. So we work a lot of grip strength and then just drilling the jugs. Like you're catching the ball, so you just got to drill that. It's just repetition.
What do you try to do with some of the younger receivers now? Because, there's a gap. There's a couple veterans there now that have been there a while, but a lot of young guys with not much playing experience. Do you try to tell them what it's like in the game, or is it just techniques and things to get you ready to play?
A little bit of both. I definitely tell them all the time. There's some games I've been in that's really just treacherous almost. It's like a 12-round fight, and I try to tell them, like, this is why we do this. Like, this is why it's so hard right now, conditioning and everything, because when it's fourth quarter, your legs are shot, your hamstrings about to cramp. Like, this is why you do it now. You rather cramp now than you cramp in the game, or you rather fail now than you fail in the game. So I tell them that, and I tell them my experiences, and, I try to lead them on the right direction, right path.
Of some of the young guys, are there specific things you've seen in one or two of them that you feel like, hey, that's a thing that we can definitely put to use this year?
Yeah. All the young guys really are coming along, like, very well. Jarrell Williams, he came in and definitely made some strides throughout the spring. Caden Prather, as everybody knows, he's doing great too.
Is he kind of, I don't want to say a mini you, but is he similar to you, body build, things he can do?
He's a little bit like thinner than me, I guess. But his skill set, like he's more advanced than I was at his age. So I think his potential is through the roof, actually. Like, that's like my little brother, but I wouldn't even tell it to his face. But he's probably going to end up being better than me. He's pretty good.
Are there things that you can get better at in the next month and a half before the season starts, or is it just kind of a maintenance, making sure you're ready to go when fall practice starts?
There's always room to get better, but right now I'm really just trying to fine-tune certain things, injury prevention, really just stay healthy just so I can endure, another 12-game minimum season. So just, fine-tuning everything, getting everything right, no nagging injuries, doing the same thing I've done every year before this. Just I'm not changing my work ethic or anything now that I'm older. Just one last year, give it all I got, train as hard as I can, go out there and show the results.
It's been a while since West Virginia has played Pitt. A lot of players on this team, haven't been familiar with that history. With your family background, obviously that's a little bit different. Have you been hearing a little bit of that?
Yeah, no, I was just talking to my uncle last week, and it's just crazy how, my grandfather got to play against Pitt. My uncle played against Pitt, and for a while I didn't know if I was going to be able to play against Pitt. It just so happens my 5th year in college that we put him on the schedule. So, yeah, it's going to be a great game. I'm really excited. I know my family's really excited for me, and just carry this tradition, 3 generations playing against Pitt.
Have you gone back and looked at any of those games, or did your family tell you, hey, when we played them, we did this?
My grandfather specifically, I know he had one game against Pitt, and he went like crazy. So I don't watch the old highlights. He's moving in slow motion. He claims he was fast. But he says the thing is sped or slowed down. So, but yeah, he had a really good game against them. And
that game was finished 63-48.
Yeah.
And he went over 100 yards in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother tells me too. I'm not going to, I already know my grandpa's he was a great player, but I can't give him too much gas right here.
You got to put something up to, if not match at least something you can talk about in the future.
Yes, I can always tell my kids, maybe my grandkids about it, and then we'll compare from there.